City, raised in New Jersey, summered in Maine, and as soon as I could, I moved to Maine. And that's when I met Bruce, was in Maine.
First time I saw Dorrit, she was wearing fisherman's boots, a sheepskin coat, a wool hat, and her nose was bright red because she was sick. And it was
love at first sight.
Yeah, but you know. Our first date, she invited me over to Shebig Island where she lived.
I was living on an island, so I had to get warm to get from the island to the mainland to go to work.
And there was a question about whether I could get to the island because the ice had frozen in the bay that year, and the ferry had to be an icebreaker in effect. But that day they were able to get over. So I got to the island, and she had borrowed a VW Bug, and she took me on our first date, and it was to the dump. We had a bottle of Pouilly Foussé, which we drank at the dump, and I threw a very long way. I think I hit a car. And, you know, that was it. I mean, you know, what can you know, it can only be up from there, right?
There wasn't a lot to do on the island.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was the middle of winter, you know, it was, you know, that's really all I want to say about that first date. Oh.
Oh. Well, we weren't really going to get married, and he told me that we weren't going to get married, and that was fine. But then all of a sudden, he did propose to me on the cottage with a flower that he picked from my garden, which was a tulip. And he said, he asked me to marry him, and he said I had 5 minutes to decide, and he'd never ask me again. So I went inside. And I actually made a pros and cons list. I took the full 5 minutes, and I said yes.
We've been very lucky in life. We're essentially, you know, happy. You know, we've been, you know, you look at the world and you see a lot of people not having opportunities and not having resources. And we lived on a boat for 3 years, you know, a 40-foot trawler, and, you know, we had sold everything, the house, the cars, the kids, and everything we'd sold. And so we were just living in this boat, moved around constantly for 3 years. And in the whole 3 years,
we never
had any trouble.
Yeah,
you know,
lots can go wrong on a boat,
no,
especially a small boat.
No bad weather, no real bad experiences.
We're just lucky.
So.
Well, it doesn't seem like 41 years. I mean, it just seems like time has flown by. And I think you've been the strong one between us with your sense of humor, your great planning, and I just appreciate every day with you.
It's always been fun.
Yep.
It's always been fair. We've never fought, you know. It's just, and I think that's somewhat a matter of luck, but
it's luck.
It's luck.
Yeah, we've been lucky.
Love you.
Love you.